Staying hidden in case someone pushes into him. He might be able to catch off a couple of hits. Depp does find one onto lightning fast. That's a good start now. Laz got the info, but not quite the tags. Russ holding up by Dice, getting a double kill now. You aren't sticking the defuse though, thanks to the Sky Smoke. 8 seconds left, and ZETA picks up the round.
Under that ZETA banner, now both getting the shot onto tier 1, and a great triple from Uran.
He does drop to Russ, but still, damage felt and done. And the force from Global Esports just kind of falls apart. What is this? It's so strong. Atarashi ZETA Division, and they are still ringing true.
Have to make something happen in this round. Saving on a force with the stars aligned. You are stuck between rock and a hard place, and it's only the second round of your very first match in Kickoff.
Rock in a hard place. What are some other hard places? I can't really think of anything.
Well, I mean, this entire map is just walls everywhere, and it's not looking like any of them are about to budge. Don't find the bait out.
Just gotta walk through. I mean, 30 seconds left. Benkai goes for the swing, and that's a great new look as well.
Okay, the first step is there, a weapon upgrade, and they have control of showers as well.
Cam. 3 players to read. Benkai has the Bulldog. They are thinking that he's propped back around to rendezvous with lightning fast.
Yeah, and you have the double snake bite as well. The post plants are available too. I mean, Global Esports,
ZETA.
they don't have as much time as they think they do. Or
yeah,
ZETA.
I like how they're clearing their bases though, using the incendiary and everything. Now finally getting information and then the tag to go through. Still good enough. Well, they recognize that full buy coming through. Uran trying to play defensive, but without the information, just gets swung on pawn by Russ. Sugar Zero is the only one left, and he's only got a Sheriff, so gonna have to back off and just kind of give them the sight.
Global Esports should keep in mind that this is, in essence, the bonus for ZETA, right? So GE shouldn't be losing too many weapons. I would say 1 at best if you want to make sure that you can kind of catch back up in the long haul, trying to keep hold of U-Haul as well from Povey, but he is alone. Everyone waiting for the post plants here.
Wow. Still, though, I mean, you're absolutely right. They don't want to lose the weapons. They want to take them away from ZETA. Pushing into the Sky Smoke, Povey, the finished gun, and shooting all over the place.
And he's rotated. This is so hard to read from Laz.
Flawless.
I mean, Lightning Fast is going to get it at the end, but there was no way Laz was ready for that wraparound from Povey.
You got to keep in mind, there are 3 players stacked up from ZETA Division on the A site, and Laz will be able to claim that first head. Depp with the positioning, tries to sneak through, but burns alive. Blaze King shoots him down. Last plays are around the Cybercation stand, but here comes Thrasher. Has to shoot it, has to reload, tries to run away, still alive. Povey going in for the chase. Benkai wreaks a bit of havoc from Lamps instead, and still, here comes Povey.
Just no fear. It doesn't matter if it's a smoke or a molly. He'll just run right through it and frag you out.
With that, Uran's the only one left for this retake. Benkai's got the angle, just wallbangs through Dice. In Global Esports with the execute, finally sees the corner and then commits the showstopper, but Laz goes in for the trade. Cybercage keeps him alive for another second.
Laz needs to win
caught
out
in a duel against him and Benkai too. He is doing a pretty good job at keeping himself alive though.
Needs to push
Tries
out.
to go around the trip, but shot down by Benkai in the back instead. Depp is still here though, up above by Heaven. He's got the operator and he's firing some shots. Uran getting one from the back face short as well. Now it's trying to spot up Blaze King. The spike, however, has gone down.
But Blaze King's buying time for Russ. Russ is so low, but if he can get the double from behind, that'd be huge. And they just, the pit comes up.
There's the first. Viper's Pit from Uran though. I don't know how effective that's going to be given Depp's position, but Uran shows that he can hold his own. Russ at 2 HP gets swung upon by Depp and blows up as ZETA picks up the 4th.
Credit where credit is due, he still did get Depp. Lightning Fast. Wow,
Depp.
It's always risky for that second jump peak. I mean, you almost have to take it, but Depp doesn't miss those.
Not something that Global Esports anticipated whatsoever. But now we know that there's an op still ringing around. Depp with the second kill. They were trying to pinch him down, but it's not quite gonna happen. A flash from Hiroran to set him up, and he goes in for even more. Hops off, picks up the quad. Sugar Zero with orbital strike. It's a flawless win. Again, now up on top of truck, doesn't see anything. A bit of info from Hiroran, but not quite the frag. Povey punishes, and this could weaken up the B site. Okay, not unless Les comes out though. Swings, gets a double, then backs off. Lightning Fast sees the opening, tries to push through. Blaze King as well. Here comes the toxic screen, and with the positioning, Blaze King is up behind site.
I like that Blaze King is moving all the way around, and he's well aware that there's a potential backup coming in from defender spawn, but it's a matter of timing. Blaze King, he's trying to pick his battles. His teammates will be planting on A. If he can just buy time and get information of when that rotate goes over exactly, that would be more than enough.
He's got so much util too.
Benkai already here. This is way too close for Dep to suspect. He's not scoped in. Oh, no! God, Dep!
What a punish. Here comes Blaze though, takes out Euron. And of course with that, the Viper's Pit deployed as well. Spike still taking away. Dep has a chance, but it's not gonna be easy with nothing but an op.
I mean, yeah, you have creds. Yeah, the showstopper's coming up soon, but this is just Mount Everest to climb.
Oh my god, look at Lightning Fast though. Yeah, that's the thing. He's cleared out the front side. Lightning Fast has gone out behind. Dep still lands the shot. This is not over yet.
No, but I think this is where he backs off because
Spike.
Yeah, it's already economic damage done. Sure, they'll be able to buy back up. Then Benkai is on that lurk.
Ben and Laz. Okay, but oh my goodness, here comes Heroron. Despite what we were talking about, despite the numbers coming in from Global Esports, somehow with perfect timing on the utility, Heroron guns them down. Now Laz takes out Benkai, and with that, you've lost already.
And at that point, if you're not winning every single duel, it's going to be rough.
It is.
I mean, this is free, right? Because it's just off of the refresh cooldown, so might as well use it, see if you get anything.
Doesn't quite find much though, so now just trying to hold on to his rifle, but Laz
just has to stay alive. On the last second, Laz is going to start shooting. Surely.
Wow.
Oh, no way! The stim bacon? It is a throwable. They will never let go of their focus, so it's not over yet.
That's why we're keeping the score close. However, with tiny little gaps, ZETA still continues to decimate. So Sugar Zero now picking off a frag. Polvi for the trade. But at this point, damage is done. Spike will go down, but look at this. Lamps, Heroron trying to wrap back around. Benkai with the Neural Theft now coming in, so ZETA has to take things a little bit slow.
I mean, they have to push out one way or another. Just waiting for it, they're always going to be out-dueled.
Heroron Dep.
Polvi got the info. Benkai on the flank.
Has to back up, though. Double swing coming through, and Dep still rings true. So accurate, so sharp. A tap to the head for Heroron, and ZETA picks up the 7th win.
Buys him a little bit more space.
Oh, it allows for Dep to kind of sneak through, but not quite enough because he was down too low. Russ makes quick work. Polvi picks up 1. Blaze King with the 3rd. And then with that, just A short is completely blocked off. Not unless they can shoot their way out of this one. Heroron surely will try. Picks up 1, but the timer is ticking. Sugar Zero tries to push forward. The fragment is out. Russ puts a roadblock right in front of them.
There we go. Barriers there, and now they're through. So, I mean, GE, at the end of the day, it still works. They're able to get out and get 2, and they corral them. Well aware of the potential lurk as well.
Shows their game plan. ZETA maybe a little bit unprepared for that hit, but yeah, I mean, you saw that Dizzy come out. You saw it go above the Poison Cloud, and that's just the combo that they wanted to go for.
I mean, GE, they are well aware that the forces could come through A short at any time. I mean, 5v3, you just have to hold your angles. Go for these peaks. That's a deep jump.
Wow.
Counting his lucky stars.
Good hit from ZETA, but a little bit of damage from the paint shells, too. Now just trying to suss out their positions again. But look at the discipline from Global Esports, all tucked away, all watching the off angles. Polvi gets first contact, paint shells out, a bit of a swing from Dep, but here's the swing from Lightning Fast in return.
Yeah, and that's you just had to be ready for trades, because even if the plant did happen in some weird universe, it's not like they had all the post-plant lineups ready to go. It was already a 3v5. The Viper no longer available, no Molly available for Sugar Zero either. Another Sky Smoke had been used over by U-Haul on Lamps, so, I mean, GE, the pistol round prep seemed pristine. Should be able to maybe get the plan. Actually, Russ is going to be pretty quick on this one, especially with the trap mark. Can't find it.
Found it at the end.
Yeah, I mean, Cypher's no Cypher's best. Oh, he wants kills.
Might as well, right? Take what you can get. A bit more credits, a bit more damage, or just, you know, mental fortitude. The TP.
I mean, that's enough to shove them back. It's a double member, but oh!
Just a good pickup and response from Lightning Fast. Dep getting the opening pick, but then shut down so quickly. He delays for just a second longer. Benkai has made it in time onto site, so this could be the linchpin for Global Esports.
They're aware of this, though, because they never quite cleared it.
Oh, good check, but Les now getting gunned down by Benkai. With that, the spike will go down, however. Benkai tries to pick up the rifle. takes a little bit of damage, but not too bad. Still tough though. Russ trying to wrap back around from A short, only has a Sheriff. The spike is down and ZETA is holding fast.
Yeah, this is all they need to take out potentially another weapon though. And that's all GE wants from this. It's just more damage done. They've already caught up with the pistol round win.
Okay. That fragment's got to be used at some point.
No, I think they're just going to wait for kills. The fragment, save it for another round. Whoa. Oh, okay, using it to clear that out. We'll kind of like funnel them into the other side.
Wow. Well, okay, not amazingly defended. I love Lightning Fast's utility, but this look from Dep, I mean, just rushing in again. I mean, it's the Dep of old. It's the child of God. And with that, they have claimed the site. Lightning Fast now trying to hold up around Lamps. Manages to take down Uran, goes back in for another swing, but then shut down by Sugar Zero.
Yeah, this might have to be a save situation. I mean, I guess not if Blazeking gets the kill, because now it doesn't matter if they know of their positions. Trying to bait out contact.
Indonesian Rifler, he comes in, but then the positions held by ZETA still good, still sharp. Up around Lamps, up around Cubby. Execute. Can Benkai stay alive long enough? The trips, they are good. Lightning Fast is still here as well. The utility, it is happening for Global Esports. Benkai picks up one. Now just trying to put a little bit more pressure on towards Lamps, and it forces Sugar Zero back. They can't get the spike down. They have to think about the teleporter.
Yeah, but even if they do, they don't know exactly how many people rotated here, how many people are still on B.
Oh. Well, Huron just tries to press W and push forward, picks up another 2 kills, and then with that tries to bait out a peek with the tap off the spike. Doesn't see anyone, and calls a rotate over. 50 HP, and he's trying to do it all.
Polvy's already here.
Paint shells is all he needs to. Oh, he goes for the tap up top of Tube. Nades out. He knows Polvy is right around the corner. What are you going to do here, Ron?
Plenty of time.
He continues to tap, though, and jumps up again, trying to play with timing off of this.
They know he's
weak.
It's
way too risky. Yep, he is weak, and it's going to be a bit of a whisper that just takes down Huron.
Mollies are coming out. They have no way to come out, and the Dizzy as well.
Oh, 10 seconds. It's not going to happen, is it? Orbital Strike, though, still committed. They want to push through. Sugar Zero getting the frag off of it. A second one in. Huron sticking the plat. And with that, 2 players left. Polvy, he's got the showstopper, though. But here come the Seekers. Blazeking, we know where you are. Polvy, we know where you are. Are you going to commit? He's got the judge.
They heard the classic too, so they know something's up.
Oh boy, here it comes. Opens up Lamps and tries to go for even more, but Huron, what the heck is that movement? The timing on the peaks, and then Sugar Zero. Okay, full commit. They did it in the first round. It kind of works for the time being. Oh, but the trade's just as good from ZETA. Russ still deep in position, able to gun down the player from the left. Tosses out a flash to try to stay alive. Rotates coming through, but it's not in time. Benkai all the way from the back of Halls. Now back sight.
This is all up to Blazeking. So this was the entire idea, and ZETA is aware of this, right? They know they spent way too much time trapped up in a short. Oh, he gets one. Now he knows that they were potentially looking for the rotate. He just has to hold.
Oh, no. He did hold, but then got swung upon by Sugar Zero.
But look at how close Benkai is. I don't know if Sugar Hero would have hurt him.
The timings, though. And it just goes so close to it. Benkai a little bit more prepared, a little bit better.
Tripwires are on the minimap. I don't think there's a way for him to be able to, well, now they're spotted as well.
Ooh, whoa, okay. I guess mechanics are still just as good. Orbital to flush him out of the corner. Sugar Zero picks up the quad, but then what it comes down to is a Laz and Benkai one-on-one.
And Laz wanted to find a timing. He eats his own teammate's orbital strike to try to come through.
Benkai is just playing this so safe.
Is he going to wrap all the way around? Because that would be one way to play this round.
That would be so big brain. Benkai.
30 seconds left.
Benkai.
Laz is ready for this. How is he ready for this?
It just comes down to it. Whoever fires that trigger first, whoever spots each other out first, they know what each other is thinking.
He has the cam to check, but he has to stick the plant.
Pressure is on Laz. 10 seconds, and the timer is counting down. 5, 4, 3, and here comes Benkai with the swing, a tap to the head, a swift kill. Just flushing straight through Hookah. Russ is ready to receive, pops off the null command and just wants to stay alive, but that right up around behind from Tube, and then the kill from Euron. This is the site already. The retakes at this point are too slow, too late. It cannot happen on time. 5 per spin as well, are you kidding me? Depp with the showstopper, Benkai just trying to do what he can. But at this point, oh my God, Will, it feels bad.
This is, again, one of those situations where GE just wanted to check a little too much. You had entire B main control, and you wanted to check in front of Showers as well.
Well, Benkai's still gonna try though. Timer is ticking. HP is slowly draining and running away.
It's flanked though. Now they were spotted. GE knows they have to push out, and Povi's gonna open things up.
Okay, Povi's always good for some shots. Gets the first one, now wraps back around Screeds. He wants to hold this position, because if he does, then it holds ZETA off for just another second. Laz, though, up around the Raptors side. He goes back down and picks off Russ. And here comes Depp from the top now. Sugar Zero landing some shots. A bit of a distraction. It allows for the rest of ZETA to corral and push up into the site. Blaze King able to get one, but not for long. Well, a bit of noise. It just makes Laz think for a second. Did they go under the 2? But, well, guess not. It's going to be Povey with the shot onto Laz instead. Clean head tap. And that weakens mid. With that now, a rotation pulled over from Hiroron, and it's going to be Global Esports slowly creeping up towards A.
Yeah, the thing is now you don't have the Killjoy either, so a lot of that retake capability of clearing out corners with something like the Nano Swarm no longer an availability.
Well, similar from before, they let them have the site. Trying to spray, but still, Spike plant goes down.
Planted.
Fast is watching the flank. It's a force buy, and ZETA knows that, so the weaponry not necessarily in their favor.
Although, Polvi is still favoring this outlaw. Third shot, 4th! Goes in for the reload. Oh, it's going to be Global Esports just trying to play it safe because they know that any of these pistols could be lurking right around the corner. Benkai getting caught out by Depp. Not what you want to have happen as Depp picks up that Spectre.
Yeah, with that snake bite down, they know that Russ not quite waiting in the default position. Laz a great shot, and so is Uran. I mean, they're all peeking out at the same time. 1 shot, 1 kill.
I need to see their POV on that one. Now it's going to be lightning fast with nothing but a stinger, 4 barrels staring down right at him.
30 seconds left.
Goes in for a big of a quick peek, takes down the first player. Tucks back around, 20 seconds remaining, and he has to kind of either go in for, well, at this point, you just kind of got to go for all the kills.
And this is one of those situations where, I mean, sure, you had 1 outlaw, but you've got these stingers in hand. And when it comes to the B site, I mean, you're not the one with the Harbor. Those Sheriffs are going to be just as strong, if not stronger. We'll see. I mean, because they have the capabilities.
Oh, just a bit of a swing, though.
Tagged up.
Even more tags, and now lightning fast, proving that he is that dreamer from South Asia. Of this. But what's curiouser is lightning fast with this lurk up around Hut.
Oh, he's buying so much time in Benkai.
Oh no.
Benkai with the backup comes out from the other side of the map.
Things just start to fall apart for ZETA Division, not getting the right reads, peeking into lurks, and at the same time not quite able to make this retake happen just yet. I think they're opting for that save, but while you're going for that, Lightning Fast is trying to hunt you down. Wow, okay, that's John Wick behavior.
I mean, this is, I mean, he's going deep. He's going on a solo mission, just pick up frags. He needs 2 more. If he gets 1 and dies, he still gets a Viper's Pit as well. It's not a bad,
It's a good
shout.
pick.
It's 1. I mean,
now,
eco damage already done.
Just falls back, allows for Povey, who is on the Bladestorm, to go for a little bit more. Just now playing off of the teammates to check. They want to take those guns away. All right, now we've lost a plot. It's time to save. Eggs. What more could you want? ZETA is the one that has to catch up to it, and right now they're trying to put out the roadblock up around Pipes. Laz able to get the first one, but not for long until Hiroron arrives. Guns down with a bit of a lineup on towards Russ, and then picks up the 3rd onto Lightning Fast. Blaze King cannot do all too much now as he's up on top of Nest.
I mean, this crazy aggression from ZETA. Laz pushing out all the way up front, and then Depp just trying to bounce around and draw all eyes on him. He dashes out, and they just do not suspect yet another member like Huron hiding right around the corner. able to hold his aim for a triple. That should stabilize things. That's a 4th kill as well for Huron. If you go now, but they're not going to.
Gotta commit, and it is time, but Les just stops you in the nick of time as well. Here comes Depp with an operator of his own, and guess what? The Reckoning committed too. 13 seconds, and this has to be a save.
Benkai's not going to find anything. Surely this gives the call. And Benkai as well. Surely this gives the call over to focus onto yellow.
Yeah, they're like, that's the lurker. We can rotate now. That's what they're doing. Snakebite's out from Huron. A bit of a jiggle, and that's assess out Polvy's position. They know exactly what's about to happen. The Cove trying to play off at the shorty with the swing, but not quite the shots to make it work. Blaze King, Polvy, they are gunning down ZETA. Laz, however, manages to pick up one from mid, but that's all he can really do. The angle being held now by Polvy. Hunter's Fury being committed, but ooh, the ultimate's not really well timed enough, and still aiming down his sights. One shot through the engine block. Global Esports 5-4. Maybe.
No.
I mean, it's tough for them to hold, and now Polvy feeling that much more confident. Depp trying to, you know, cause a bit of mayhem, but it's not quite going to happen.
I don't know if they can suspect Benkai here. They have some inkling. They heard Polvy drop, but that's why they're a little scared, because surely, okay, nice peek around out of the nest.
Very quick, but now has to back up. Meanwhile, the rest of Global's forces are actually trying to suss out the positioning towards B. Toxic Screen gives them that much more space to work with.
And a good hold on that utility from Sugar Zero as well. That Cascade wasn't going to get any value, so you just want to make sure that you're able to have that for the retakes. Now that you know the site wasn't taken over, the high tide, just trying to slow things down.
Also with Huron and the angle around mid too, so does give them a little bit more room to push up and kind of position themselves around the site. Now that it's surrounded, now that it's a little bit more clear, Huron goes in for the quick peek, takes down Lightning fast.
And they're still aware of Benkai as well. They haven't spotted this Killjoy.
Oh, Laz is watching too.
Yeah, they're waiting for it, but now they know they have the numbers advantage, trying to force the defuse.
Oh, how is he spotted? Here comes Ben. Oh no.
All the way around the pit, but now Depp
yeah,
very well focused.
Yeah, Depp always holding his own out towards the A side, especially with that operator. But the other thing is also just Huron and that Viper's pit. It covers up just enough that he can actually peek out and take down whoever peeked out Snowman.
30
I think
seconds
that's
left.
kind of the idea. And now with that space, Depp repositions, tries to land the shot. Not quite connecting though. This might allow for Global Esports to get that spike down.
And both teams are so aware of the potential lurks as well. I mean, they've kind of bitten each other in the back a couple times in this first half. Wow. But now it's just a main force pushing through.
You get a little bit paranoid, but now all you got to do is watch the front. Lightning fast definitely does. Goes in for that jitter peek, but it doesn't quite work out. Last that much more decisive, just goes in for the shot. Now they're aware that Blaze King is up on top of Belt. Good peek though, but not quite enough to gun down the second target. But ZETA stays united and back into the A site. A sudden change in pace, a quick execute off of the null command. Russ picks up his value. Polvy now with that space goes in and finds another frag. This is Polvy not just creating space, he is actually fragging out. Oh no, but lined up. They hesitated for a second.
The comms just break down, the cloudburst comes out, but now of course you get the detain.
Okay, it allows for Benkai to go a little bit greedy. Picks up one, knows to pull back. Spike planted. How do you retake, ZETA?
Cove and double Cascade at the ready. Now you got double Shotgun and Nano Swarm as well, but GE not backing out.
Oh, they're not using util. Setting up a bit of a crossfire between 410 and the boxes. They know where Laz is. Here comes that Cove. And he's so good on these timed peeks. Benkai off of it as well.
And then you just got to deal with the post plant. So it's just rock, paper, scissors, but Blaze King still on fire from the first half.
Definitely throwing a rock on that first one. Here comes Huron up towards screens. And ZETA has found their opening. Has to gun down Blaze King. Turns back around because of depth. And that is that double kill that gives them the sight. Lightning fast tries to wrap back around, checks in, but doesn't expect Laz up by the window. Man, that new spot up. You're right, Will. And here comes Polvy. Oh, instant pick off and backs off with the tailwind.
I mean, you already have the numbers advantage. Got control of mid as well.
Might as well let them trickle in, right? Blaze King hearing the footsteps, gets timing on the peak. Sugar Zero continuing to push up front, manages to catch Russ, but how long can that really work out until Euron? What is the... I can't see that. We managed to find shots with the Guardian of all things. Here come the rest of the players from Raptors though, and they are still peaking a little bit too fast, a little bit too much. It allows for Euron to pick up yet another double. 2 + 2, that equals 4.
For all of Raptors, they have to be aware of that.
Okay, well, the frag's still just as good. Euron just walks up and takes down Russ. Lightning Fast answers back, though. But look at the positioning from Depp. He's already making it up on top of screens. And with that, Sugar Zero conceals the plant, gets it through. A bit of a wall bang coming out. Doesn't quite connect, but Euron's still just as good on the Guardian. Similar to Euron from before.
Surely you save. I mean, it feels
an
bad,
op.
but yeah, but it feels bad, but you need this op to make anything happen in the future rounds.
Oh, he's going for it. Doesn't know the angle from below. Lig spotted. Okay, now we save.
I mean, I think if you're ZETA, you chase. You got so many creds. Trap him in.
Polvi tried to pull a sneaky.
I mean, this is a ZETA who is on the hunt. They are out for blood. They find the shot.
Just hold the angle, maybe.
But he has no escape. He's going to get one. He gets the spike at the very least.
Good heads-up duel, good information. The rotation's coming through, but ZETA being able to anticipate these movements is just so good. And now with that spike goes down, Blaze King tries to hold it off with the shock darts. But out in the open, gets caught out by Depp, who I will not mention with the Blaze Storm. Moving forward now, still, the retake's underway. You've got mid, you've got not Snowman any longer, just mid. Benkai tries to open things up. The Viper's Pit committed to secure match point. Do you still go through or do you save? I mean, so much to consider.
It's this or match point. No matter what, you're not going to have a great round the next one, but you're not finding the early picks. It's just not doable anymore.
Polvi's going to do the same thing, trying to hold on to this operator.
Lightning Fast hurt him. Gets him on the flank as well.
Good pickup, and then Depp to come back in. The spike is down. They know they're good. Everyone's in position, not to mention Euron, who is holding such an angle. But good swing off of the recon. Blaze King and Russ managed to shoot them down. Russ trying to dance back and forth. The spike still being defused and held. Benkai able to hold it all the way through. Fend them off.
Oh, he was ready for it.
Last wanted to make it happen, though. If he did, then there may have been some rotations. But here comes Polvi and Lightning Fast now.
I don't know if Depp suspects that this is going to be a double. Oh, Lightning, just a jiggle. I don't mind it. Doesn't greed for the kill.
Oh.
But that means they're trapped in B.
Exactly.
Defense knows.
They have to push up front. And as long as Russ, Benkai, and Blaze King can defend B well enough, they're going to run out of time. The pressure is on. And off of the cascade, they push up. Euron and Hiruron. How do they make it happen? All 3 players down. Depp now coming through. All that's left is Lightning Fast. And a Russ that is running out of battery, running out of juice. Finds the angle, finds the shot, but oh god, Blaze Storm now propped up. That's a tough target to hit. Okay. Just a bit of a whiff here and there, and then Euron to secure that final nail in the coffin, 13-7.